Hi guys, this is another update video. This I bought for you guys. I really did. There are so many people who have issues with NVIDIA. I bought an NVIDIA TU106 or the RTX 260 just to have the same issues that you have. Now the issues is just about knowledge often, and last time I've booted up was like, well, let's say when we started. So August the 10th, 2021, I kept on rolling, and this is what I call the ArcoLinux Games SSD, right? You know, I have this bay, pop in, pop out. I haven't had time since November the 21st. So it's an update video from then to February, so more or less 3 months of time of updates that needs to come in plus, right? We started with this update with this ISO release with all the changes of 21 September. So an update video. You see already something red down here. You see some applications that we've installed with Steam. And I have to figure out, like a good Sherlock Holmes, what is going on with my system, what changed. And in ArcoLinux, we have this folder that's hidden away, the .bin there, stay rolling 2021 from each month, each release to each release. And it's just a few scripts, a few minor things often that we say, there we go, Sublime Text needs to be updated, that we say here, specialties, non-removals, non-installations, none. In this case, none, right? Nothing to do, nothing to see. But sometimes, and that's the point of these folders, we want to stay as close as possible to the ISO choices we've made. Instead of installing with a clean install and downloading gigabytes of games again, right? We say, okay, let's keep rolling. And if you want to have the same packages, the choices that we've made, then you just run these guys, stay rolling every release. There's a video about how to stay rolling. That said, update, right? Now, this is already, let's do the motions that normal people do, right? Update, voila. There we got already some problems, public keyring not found, pacman init, and so on. So it has been so long that the ArcoLinux repo third party can't be written and all that. It's old, right? I did not do my daily, weekly updates, monthly, not even. So 3 months jump. And it says this. First thing you can do is forget about ArcoLinux. That's one thing you could do, right? This saying and pacman. I say, okay, so I can't get to ArcoLinux, fine. I'll get you out of my system. And as simple as that. And then we are updating the pure Arch packages. That's it. Nothing ArcoLinux related. Pure Arch coming from ArcoLinux. Oops. No, that was a mistake. Like so. And if you update again, you'll see, I have less lines. Of course, the ArcoLinux are gone. The servers are gone. This is the general thing that we've seen in many of the update videos. So the renaming of ArcoLinux, I have nothing to do with this. This is ArcoLinux that says, hey, let's rename HW. It's there with HW data. Fine. Quantum and so on. So enter, 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 enter. Yes, yes, yes. 2 gigabyte. 6.5 gigabyte installed. Now, since you know this is a while ago, since you know, and let's go there, that ArcoLinux has keys and key rings and so on. You know that there are packages signing and that goes on with ArcoLinux. What could we type? I want to have a particular page. So ArcoLinux signing key, let's see what we get. Master signing keys, that's the link. These are the ArcoLinux guys. Pierre has a key, Alan has a key, and they in their turn gonna sign other keys, and this gives us this kind of thing that the master keys are signing other keys, and this guy is, I believe we see the name if we wait for it. I don't know how, there it is, Alexander, this is Pierre, and so on and so on and so on, right? So it is what it is. If you start with ArcoLinux, it's always about keys. And there we get, keyring is not writable and all that. Errors occurred, no packages were upgraded. Now we've developed a fixed key thing, right? A fixed key command, an alias, to get rid of all the possible issues and the starters from scratch, from a clean perspective, a clean way of dealing with these keys, basically. Okay, then we get this import key. But we know what we'll get, right? After a few years of working with ArcoLinux, you get this. Let's hope you keep your fingers crossed, right? And then you hope that the keys are indeed imported and are checked. Yes, another yes, and another yes, and another yes, and another yes. No packages were upgraded. Again, you try again because you think the packages have been deleted, so maybe the new packages are coming in and it might be working, right? You just keep on trying till, of course, you say, let's wait for it. Is it working or not? And that's the sign that I have to go for dinner. But let's first import some more, and then you see that's not gonna work. So the thing that I always say in every video, almost every video, not always, but almost every video, we need to install the new ArcoLinux keyring. We're jumping from October, right? These are the guys mentioned. People come in, people go out, and so on, right? So that's the keys. These people need to become part of your system. And with the ArcoLinux keyring, people are trusted and people are untrusted, and they are thrown out of your system. There are the packages that have those keys, have been signed with those keys, right? They're out. And let's hope everything works now. And I guess I'll go for dinner and pause the video here. And we'll continue, because that's the Arch stuff that we've just done, right? The pure Arch stuff. We do need to get the ArcoLinux stuff later on, but that will be after dinner. Let's first see everything goes, and then we can pause. All right, I will be back later. Voila, I'm back. My belly is full and everything in the meantime has been updated. Well, not everything, right? Remember, we kicked out the ArcoLinux repository. So all you see up here, it's pure Arch. So etc not really relevant, right? Because that's where the configurations are of OpenBox, i3, Awesome, Qtile, you name it. That's where etc in that particular folder, that's where we put all our configs, the new configs. So this is just pure Arch, and this is the amount that we grew, right? 6.5 gigabyte total installed size. And this is a strange thing, but if you have seen, and you should, go to arcolinux.org and read the news. That's the Linux firmware. So can't really reboot since I'm recording. So normally I would, right? I would reboot, but trying to make this in one video, and rather than have an 1.2 and 2.2, I'll try to see if I can continue like this. So we're going to get all these three guys back in. Yes. And we update again. This leaves us now the other stuff, our stuff. So the meta Steam package, the one that's up here, has been changed. And we have a name change. We have created three packages basically. If there would be a difference between them, then we have the ArcoLinux Meta Steam NVIDIA, the AMD and Intel. So if there will be futures, if the people say, okay, you should do this, should do that, then we have a split package. So this is our work. That's all ArcoLinux. That's true. That's chaotic keyring, has to do with our ArcoLinux tweak tool. These are choices that we've made, AUR packages that we like, that are installed. Bit strange that these guys are all in here, so might have installed them in the past. So they are being updated. Sublime text is here as well. RAM or RAID mirrors, so RAM is an alias to run that guy. Of course, new Saturday icons and surfing icons. Every month we make a new update, so we get new icons in. Main stick. So this is pretty much us. Does cost us again a 1.6 gigabyte of further updates. But here, of course, we do see the etc message that there is something changed inside. Maybe if I can, I'm very quick. Before the update, type backup scal, and afterwards type backup scal. That's interesting. So already messages, variety, alacrity changed, well, the wallpaper changes. So all these things, bin is there. We'll certainly have to look again at the bin. The chaotic key comes in. New keys from these guys. Configuration of tuner, XFCE. So backup scal created this. Oops. Let me try that again. Down there, and this one up there. We're waiting for the it's still an XZ compressed, right? Back in the days we still had XZ and not ZSTD, which means we had to wait a little bit longer. The deal is that with kernels you have to be careful. You can't go back too much, since otherwise kernels do not get what you're doing if you compress it with ZSTD, which we can explain. But let's first do a backup scal. So another video to tell you that there is a little alias that says make a backup of etc scal, put it here, and what you do before the update, after the update, and analyze. You don't want to see what's the same. So this is new. This is definitely something we need to check out. How to stay rolling means run this and run that. We'll have to see what that is. Alacrity has changed, that's true. There was an error there was a change in code from Alacrity to the developer. Says we're gonna rename it like this in transparency, so we adapted. Same here. I think we've put I did something for the new guys that are coming on. So Barry and Worm are both tiling window managers, and we can set our wallpapers with it, on it, with variety. Some name changes. Item is now called launcher, stuff like that. And keyboard shortcuts. I did create a, what is this, Super E Genie is gone. So this before, to the left and to the right is the new stuff, and there is also new stuff here. Flame shot GUI, true. So Control Alt Enter sorry, Control Super, wow, Control Super, print screen, gonna launch Flameshot Git GUI if of course, installed. It's installed. Pretty interesting thing. Certainly if you want to explain something, this is your XVT, Control Z, scroll a little bit and the arrow becomes quite big, and then you can choose all kind of colors and lines. It's all possible to have some fun with it, right? Making it bigger, all okay, and then you save everything, copy paste, well, to the memory or actually a file. So all of this is Flameshot, great tool. And this is how you analyze, right? This is what changed. New bash RCs, we've changed, reordered, and some new aliases. LL is now this one, not LA, but AL is actually the same, and then F and H is extra. So give me Azerty BE, load something up. So things have changed, to Lie, to GDM, to LXDM. Sometimes we wanted to kill PyChem, so KPI is kill all PyChem. People who have VMware, just say start VMware and everything is immediately enabled. And SV, the same, start VMware, SV, start VMware. Clean is a nice little thing. N hosts important files, NF. Fish is incorporated now on ArcoLinux. So it's these things like Snapper, is the last videos I've made about Snapper. So we have some aliases, new stuff. So if that's your thing, if you want to follow our coding, if you want to have our bash, cp, copy bash, that's it. If you stay on bash, that's it. If you want ZSH, you do CZ, because you want to have ZSH. And if you have fish, you do CF, but fish is new and it's not on this system by default. So that means on the ISO, if you install ArcoLinux XL, you will have fish, and you have the ArcoLinux fish Git. So it's playing around with lots of things like lolcat and all that. So CF, copy fish, is gonna work, is of course if there is something there. So basically on my end I do a scale. Everything is in there and we can do a CF, copy fish. That's copied over, so that's one thing. Now the bin, have a look at the bin, stay rolling. If you do a scale, you have the move. What was the move again? Let's have a look. The move was that we have an ISO of September, but last time I probably updated my system, right? And last time was November, around November. So that's here. That's gonna be this one, stay rolling. So basically we jump from, from there to there, from November to January, and you read. Do you like what you see? What does that mean? We're gonna add, we're gonna add some more packages that we don't see the annoying warning messages that will be removed by Arch. So install it. That's something I would like to do. So this will be my rolling, ouch, wrong password. This will be my rolling SSD for games. Okay, next up, what will this do? It will install this one, getting rid of those annoying warning messages. Another one that we need to do because of the split of Linux firmware. Now in this case I think it's not necessary, since I saw so many updates coming in from Linux firmware. Let's have a look what's installed already. Look at all these guys that I have already installed, so no need to do that. But we did see that we're still making startup files. Oh my god, let's go to the file, make this one. If you choose the color, right, colors, beautiful colors. If you say compression exec none, And basically you're telling the system, I'll do it with ZSTD. And that's it. That's it. Yeah. So F12 sudo make me the init cpio dot -p. Maybe I should do that here. Out here inside file system boot. The more information you see, the better it is for you to keep control of your operating system. So sudo make init cpio -p, capital P. And then you see these things changing to the left. Keep an eye on all the numbers. It's done already, right? With xset it took like 4 ages, and now it's already done. And there are no error messages. So that's it for me. Another system that's up to date. Major point again was the ArcoLinux keys, the ArcoLinux keyring. Maybe we could have a try and go at the ArcoLinux keyring. Maybe there's some info somewhere. Package signing, ArcoLinux keyring, solved, refused, upgrade keyring first. If your ArcoLinux is old enough, fixing the message key could not be looked up remotely. That's me. Missing key in updates and so on. It's always about keys anywhere, articles and so on. All right, I'm out. It's time to shut the system down again, or maybe play a game. Bye.